and begin.
Okay, so I don't think parents should be able to challenge books because of the First Amendment, because they're just challenging it because they think their kid doesn't like it, but I don't think that's fair to other parents' kids because they don't think the same thing, or they might not think the same thing.
I would think that, but like I think the parents don't think like their kids won't like it. I think they're just trying to protect their kids from bad issues that they don't think they're prepared for.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think?
I agree with you guys because I don't think they should challenge books I don't think they should challenge books under the First Amendment because everyone should have an opinion about a book. Like if someone says they don't like it, other people should be able to read it. Like if one person says they don't like it, other people don't get to read it, that's not fair to other people.
Yeah, I agree. Like, if you don't like it, just don't read it. And like, if you don't want your son to read it, then just don't make your son read it until like they're old enough. And don't challenge it and ban it for everybody. And that's it.
I'm able to charge it off of the First Amendment since they can't say I don't like this book. And we can't give out their own opinion.
As an author, I think that my books might contain information that's a little bit hard for kids to digest, and might be a little bit inappropriate. But some of those issues must be addressed, like abuse and homeless people.
Yeah, I agree with Glenn because, like, when kids read a book, like, there's gonna be stuff that they're gonna come across, and they're not gonna know what it is, and sooner or later they're just gonna have to know what it is, so might as well just start young.
Yeah.
As a parent.
And sometimes
As a parent, I can tell my kid not to read one book, but I can't tell someone else's kid not to read one book, so you should be able to tell them.
I agree because if you don't want your kid reading that book, then just tell them to not read it. Like you don't have to tell other people to not read it. You can refer it to them, but I mean, if they want to read it, they can read it.
and sometimes like when people challenge books, like when they get banned, they're like taking away like some social problems that kids might need to know in the books.
I agree.
Like something.
I agree with her just because if you don't want your kid to read it, that doesn't mean that every other kid can't read it. You could just recommend that they don't read it, but you don't have to challenge it.
What do you think, Sarah?
I agree. I think it's just one person's opinion, not everyone's.
What about you, Maddie?
I agree, but I think that sometimes you can't, like, you can actually get this book just fine for school.
Also, sometimes, like as a teacher, some books can have like really good lessons and can have like some really cool things in it. And if people ban it and other people think that it would be a good lesson, and people take it off the bookshelves and someone else wants to read it, it's not fair to that person.
So let's change the subject. How about if it's why would it be banned under the First Amendment?
Because the First Amendment says you have the freedom of speech, and if you ban it, the author can't express their opinion through the book.
I agree with her. I think if a school assigns a book and a parent doesn't like it, I don't think that the school would be assigning a book that's inappropriate, because why would the school assign a book that's not appropriate for school?
I agree with Lauren, like they probably give a book that's like assigned to their grade level, like to their age group, but they wouldn't like put in some inappropriate stuff they're not even supposed to be learning at their age group.
Yeah, like why would a teacher just put like get a book and then just tell students to read it without even knowing how inappropriate it could be?
I agree because like, if you're giving your children, like, as a teacher, if you're giving your kids something to read, and you know that it's not good, then I don't think any teacher would do that. So I think the parents should just trust the teachers with what they're giving their kids.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But there's also the parents that are always like reactive. So like as a teacher, what would you do?
Well, I would tell her the same thing. I would say, well, I mean, if you want to read the book, you can read it because I've read it already. Because usually the teachers either read it or refer to it. Like, so I would say you could read it if you want. Like, if you don't want your kid reading it, then I guess.
Well, there has to be a reason that the teacher's assigning the book. Like, why would you assign a book that's inappropriate for children?
Because it's either going to have like a good lesson or topic, like something going on with what they're teaching. Like it could have something like, I don't know, a lesson teaching children about, I don't know, how to be nice or something. I don't know, any kind of lesson.
As a student, like when a teacher assigns me a book, I would read it. And like when we were smaller, we'd get like picture books or like just books so we could just like get the feel of it. And then as we got older, we read novels, and there were just like one bad word in that book, but that book like taught us all lessons, and it was assigned to our age group, and it just only had one bad word in it.
I agree. As long as it's not like wildly inappropriate, I think that it should be okay.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because like sometimes you need to know like about the stuff that's like sometimes inappropriate to expand your mind and not only be on the like the perfect world and everything.
I agree.
Do you think, Jacob?
I agree with him that you shouldn't go outside of your like box a little, I guess, and read books that are a little inappropriate just to know what it means.
Yeah.
Because, like I had said before, and like most of you guys already said, like even if there's something bad in there, just like a small fragment of it, like just a little part bad. I mean, there's something else in there that's good, like a lesson.
I would say if like if there's like not as much inappropriateness, is that a word now? If it's very inappropriate, it should be banned from at least libraries, school libraries, but you know, it should be allowed in normal libraries.
Well, I think as a parent, if there's like different grade levels at the school, maybe that book's like, maybe that book's okay for the older kids and not.
What do you think, Ben?
I think the issue is the type of the book. So the parents know that they should be focusing about this book.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's okay to challenge, but to ban a book, like, that's a little far, because what if other people want to read it? Because, like, challenge, you're giving someone a warning, saying there's something in here, but not all the time is there something that bad. So a parent or student can ask the parent if they can read it, and like the parent can read it first or check over it.
I agree with Hannah because like we're all gonna grow up sooner or later, so we're just gonna have to learn the things we need to learn, and if there's a few things that's inappropriate, it's okay for the students.
I think books should have like ratings, like movies. So like when like you're picking out a book for like your kids to read, your students, like you know what's gonna be in there, like you know what movies do, like rated M, like PG-13, like something like that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like just a label that says something like, be careful what you want to read about for teenagers.
I think that as long as it's not like offending the majority of the age group, that they shouldn't ban
not bad. You're offending the culture, and it's not very nice.